So, you're wondering how real estate agents generate leads on social media? In this video, I'm going to share two primary ways real estate agents rake in the leads on social media, and I'm going to share a few easy ways you can implement these strategies to see results this week. Plus, if you stay till the end, I'll share a power tip that agents use to 10x their results on social media that doesn't cost a dime. If we haven't met yet, I'm Stephanie Lugo, award-winning realtor here in Arizona, and I've taught thousands of real estate agents around the country how to grow their business with social media. And this is Tip Tuesday, where I pop in to share a few insightful tips to grow your real estate business. If you're into that kind of thing, be sure to hit subscribe and stay on the cutting edge with your business. All right, let's get into it. In 2019, there's really no question that social media is a powerful place to grow in any industry. And it's how my husband and I created a six-figure real estate business together in our first 12 months of business. The ways that you can generate leads on social media are really endless. However, when I teach agents about this, there's still a lot of fuzziness. So I want to bring some clarity to exactly how you can use social media to grow your business in 2019. When it comes to social media marketing, there are really two ways to expand your reach, connect with audiences, and generate leads. It all comes down to paid and organic lead generation. Paid lead generation is using ads to promote your content in order to get it seen by as many people as possible. Ads and promotions can be created on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and beyond. Basically, you're creating a piece of content and paying these platforms to promote it so it can be seen by the right people. You can accomplish a couple of different goals using paid campaigns. Number one, you can get in front of new audiences. Now, when we talk about audiences, typically we think of them in terms of cold and warm, just like leads, right? A cold audience is a group of people who hasn't heard of you yet. Most likely, their first impression with your business will be via a targeted ad because you can pay a relatively small amount of money to promote your content in order to get it in front of a lot of eyes through demographic and location targeting. This is a really great way to increase the effectiveness of farming, establish yourself in your market, and generally increase your brand awareness. Number two, you can also use paid campaigns to help make sure that you stay in front of your warm audiences. There are a lot of people on social media, and the numbers suggest, practically confirm, that the vast majority of your database, your SOI, past and prospective clients are all checking into various social media platforms every single day. Now, we know that as real estate agents, our job really is to stay top of mind. So having the ability to show up where the eyes are multiple times a day is huge, right? Right. Now, paid advertising on social media, when done right, can be really effective in generating leads. As with any sort of prospecting, you just need to extend a compelling offer in exchange for their contact information. You can run an ad to invite prospective buyers and sellers to view homes on your home search site and have a lead capture form ready to get their email and phone number once they sign up. If you have a marketing platform that allows you to do this, you can, of course, also promote your new listings in this way as well. You can offer a free home valuation report. You could run a giveaway where you're raffling off an item of value, but tip here, try to tie that in with interests that are aligned with your audience, meaning if you're wanting to get buyer leads, raffle off something like a Home Depot gift card that they can use on settling into a new house, right? You could even run an ad inviting the public to an event like an open house, a homebuyer seminar, or a community networking happy hour that you put on. The options, as you can see, are totally endless. Now, it sounds like magic, right? Throw up an ad, get contacts, great. Not so fast. There are some downsides to only doing paid advertisements without organic posts. Number one, this takes a lot of trial and error, which can become expensive. You really have to have clearly identified goals and a knowledge of the platforms to create high-performing ads without hiring an outside agency. It's honestly more simple than you might expect, but it does take some groundwork and it'll cost you some ad budget while you figure out what works. Number 2, you're most likely to engage with cold leads. These typically will be harder to convert, and some may even be completely unresponsive. Why? They don't know you. They don't trust you. And what's the age-old saying in real estate? People do business with those they know, like, and trust. So you have to establish that know, like, and trust factor for this to be wildly successful, which leads us to organic lead generation. Organic social media just refers to building a brand strategy relying on the free tools that are already available to you from these powerful platforms. You're acting like a real person on social media, connecting with real people who will actually buy or sell in your favorite neighborhoods. No bots, no fake followers, no slimy gimmicks. Building an organic presence on social media is so important. In fact, organic content on your social media profiles can convert better leads more effectively than just using paid ads alone. Bryce and I have generated far over 6 figures in the last 4 years using organic strategies on Instagram alone, my platform of choice. So I can tell you from experience that even if you're wanting to get into paid ads on social media, you're going to want to back it up with an established, authentic presence. Why? Because if somebody sees an ad from you, they're probably going to do their due diligence by looking at your social media profiles to determine if you are a trustworthy authority. If your social media strategy up until that point has looked like this, you may have just lost a client. An organic lead generation strategy is built on connecting, conversing, and then converting. You want to connect with the right audiences, the people on social media who are actually going to buy or sell in your area. And this is a quality over quantity question, right? What good does 10,000 followers, fans, or subscribers do to you if they never actually become a client? My favorite rule of thumb is to just simply treat social media like an extension of your database. Connect with your friends, your family, past clients, referral partners, vendors, and prospects first. And then start posting content consistently. The most valuable content that you can share is content that you think these people want to see. So here's a few tips to get the ideas going. Number 1, determine your audience. What clients would you procure from your perfect database? Would you niche down in first-time homebuyers, luxury sellers, or folks relocating to your favorite neighborhood? Get very clear on who this audience is, what they care about, and what their interests are. Then create and share content around those ideas. Maybe you're niched down in a second-time moving up market. It's a higher price point in a competitive neighborhood that's known for great shopping, art, and restaurants. I don't know. You want to share tips for buyers in this case on how to make a more competitive offer, ways to stand out and have the best chance of winning the home of their dreams in that awesome neighborhood. Share things to do in that neighborhood or spotlight the hottest restaurants or shops that they've just got to know about. This is going to position you as the authority in that area. And once you do this consistently for a little while, you'll establish a pretty good presence on social media, which you can leverage that success even further with targeted paid campaigns to generate high converting leads and gain trust and authority in your market. Now, I promised a power tip, and here's what the great real estate agents do to 10x their results with lead generation on social media. They don't just advertise, they share their authenticity and bring followers into their stories. Okay, what the heck does that mean? Well, remember, people do business with those they know, like, and trust, right? The greatest part of social media is being able to build that trust and connection at scale, but it only happens if we share more of our story. If you're posting like a business, you're relying on heavy selling. When you post like a brand, you're storytelling. You're sharing your interests, your values, and your mission, which gives people a compelling reason to buy into your cause. And so when you're posting content, share why it's important to you, like that you love this local restaurant because they have a great open area for your kids to play around in while you're enjoying your morning coffee. Have an opinion. Show you care. This will create community, which over time becomes a machine that will literally allow you to generate leads on demand. All right, friend, that's what I've got for you today. Now, the question of the day, what was your biggest takeaway from this Tip Tuesday? Share it in the comments, and if you have any other ideas that you've been thinking about around this topic, leave those in the comments too, because I want to hear from you. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so that you're sure to see the next one, where I'll be dishing on specific ways that you can generate leads on Instagram, which in my opinion is the most powerful, underestimated opportunity for real estate agents today. Don't forget to check in on the comments below, and I look forward to chatting more with you there. Thanks for tuning in, and until next Tuesday, keep on crushing it, friends.